this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. All right, Aries, so I hope you guys are doing well. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. All right, Aries. Two cards for Aries for their highest good. This is for Aries. One more card. So you have Wandering Path, enjoy the journey. Wow, that's nice. I love this. So you're definitely on a new path here. Just very nice. Love it. And then you have Wise Leader. You are a beacon for others. So yes, remember, you walk into the room, you smile, it changes the whole atmosphere. So really know that you are the leader. You are a beacon, okay? You help other people, you guide them, you show them that it can be done. You know, just remember that. What a leader you are. Wow, that's beautiful. Love it. Oh, I hope you can see that. Let's see. Right there. All right, so Aries, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries for their highest good. Aries, Aries, Aries. My fellow Aries. One for the current. One for the situation. Wow, look at that. There's that new path. One more card for the past. I'm sorry, this is situation. This is for the past. Wow. One for the what's hidden. Oh my goodness. One for the hopes and fears. Beautiful. One for the what you need to do now. What you need to work on. What you need to do now. Sorry. Wow. Look at that. It's beautiful. Love it. All right. What you need to work on. One card for what you need to work on. And the outcome. Oh, okay. The outcome is the star. Okay. Nice. Nice. It's beautiful. All right. So you start off with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's financial rewards here, which is very nice. Financial opportunities, being very creative, doing your own thing. Wow, new beginning is here. You do have the Seven of Swords here for the situation. Really be careful about doing things or who you're trusting, or we'll see more. It could also be that you're keeping secrets or not telling anybody about anything, something that you're holding back on. Or it could be that you're being sneaky. We'll see. You do have the 10 of Pentacles here for the past or now. I feel like we'll have to see what the cards say, but this is a really nice card to have because it's of abundance, of happiness, of wealth, material success is here. You have the Three of Wands here for the what's hidden. I feel like you're making plans. You have plans. You're making plans to move forward. You're figuring out your next step. You're having patience. Could also be a partnership here for you. And then you have the Empress card here. The Empress is saying that there could be somebody around you that's pregnant. You're having a lot of ideas. There's a lot of growth here. I feel like there's abundance here. I feel like you got to nurture yourself also. Okay. You do have the Page of Swords here. Speak your truth and see the truth of everything before you start speaking. Okay. But speak your truth if you have to. I feel like you're very curious. I feel like you're going to be learning something new also. I feel like you're going to have clarity on things. They need to speak your truth about something, or you're going to find out about something, some kind of truth that's coming through. You have the Death card here, and the Death card is saying that you're going through this huge transformation. Things are changing. You're not doing the same things the same anymore. So it's nice. And then you have the Star card for the outcome. The Star card saying that, you know, keep your faith. You're going to start feeling better, rejuvenated. Things are going to fall into place. Things are going to get balanced. There's a blessing trying to come in for you also. Wow. It's beautiful, you guys. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So, Aries, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. See what's going on. All right, Spirit. This is for Aries for their highest good. The Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Aries? Oh, wow. That is nice. You're definitely going through a healing here because you have the Queen of Cups and the Star card. You're also going through this transformation, huge transformation where things have changed emotionally and physically. Really start taking care of yourself. You're going through this big healing. There is financial opportunities around you, and there is a new beginning because you're doing all this work, all this things like taking care of yourself. You're going through a big healing also. So really trust your intuition and use your intuition on things, okay? There is definitely a big blessing trying to come in, and I feel like it's a financial blessing. You're going to have a lot of creative ideas. There's just a new beginning here, which is very nice. You're going to start feeling better. You're having more compassion. You're opening your heart, so it's good. I feel like that's good. Really nice. I like that a lot. You have the Seven of Swords here. And why is the Seven of Swords here for the situation? Wow. All right. So maybe in the past, you felt like you were betrayed. You felt like, there were secrets being kept or something has happened. You still have this card in the situation. So I would really be careful about things. Okay. Because I don't feel like it's in the past tense. I feel like it's like you need to really be careful because there could be some gossiping behind your back or somebody trying to pull one over you or just some kind of sneakiness. So I would really be careful about that. Okay. Really, I feel like you need to stand up for yourself in anything that you're doing. If you really stand up for yourself, like what you believe in and what you're doing. Okay. Really stand up for yourself. And I feel like this Six of Wands here, I feel like people are watching you. They're looking at you. They could also be talking behind your back about you, like gossiping. I get that very strongly, so just be careful. But there is victory and success here. A lot of people don't like that. There's jealousy also here. So I feel like that's a lot of jealousy here. So just be careful. I don't know why I feel that, but be careful. But there is success here. And, I feel like you're succeeding. You're going to have some kind of success and people are going to be watching you. And I feel like they're going to be very jealous. Okay, so I would be very careful about that. You do have the 10 of Pentacles, and I feel like it is now. I feel like there is abundance coming in. I feel like you're going to reach that material success, and there's a lot of happiness coming through. Wow. And then you have the 3 of Wands here for what's hidden, and why is the 3 of Wands here? One more card. Wow. All right, so you do have the 3 of Wands, and you're definitely making plans to move forward. You already know what you want. You're just probably not speaking about it. Maybe you're making plans and you're not saying anything about it. And maybe this 7 of Swords is you, because it could come out as that you're making plans and you're not saying anything about it, being sneaky. So, but whatever the case is, you are definitely making plans to move forward. You're not holding back anymore. You're moving forward. You're finding your strength, your confidence to move forward. There is some kind of heartbreak here. There's some kind of sadness. Your emotions are going to be very high. If you haven't felt the emotions, you will soon, very soon, because it's here. I feel like there's some kind of truth that you had to see or going to see very soon also. There's a truth that you need to speak up about. Really speak the truth about things, okay? Like, don't hold back. Even if you feel like it's going to hurt something or somebody, you really need to start speaking your truth. I feel like also too that you could be learning something new. I feel like you're definitely very curious to learn something new, like a new trade or something, because there is a partnership here also, and I also feel like you're gonna have a lot better communication. Like, you're gonna communicate better. You're gonna have clarity. I feel like there's going to be a lot of new ideas, and new projects starting. So this is nice, but you're just going to be emotional in between. Wow. Then you have the Empress here. And why is the Empress here for Aries? Why is the Empress here? One more card. Wow. Wow. It's nice. Oh, man. Okay. So you do have the Knight of Wands here. And you also have the Empress card with the 6 of Swords. The Knight of Wands is talking about that change is going to come in. You're ready for it. You want it. You know, you've been waiting for it for a long time. Well, it's going to come in. There is abundance here. There's prosperity here. You're very loving. You're very giving. Also feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like there's somebody around you that could be pregnant also coming in. There is a lot of growth here, which is very nice. And you're very confident about things. So it's good. Very nice. But you do have the Six of Swords with the Knight of Wands, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of change that is going to come in. Try not to do things on an impulse, even though you're excited about everything that's been showing up or things that are changing. You know, try not to do things on an impulse. You know, you're excited. Yes, you're excited, but you know, you don't want to do things on too quickly so that things will mess up. Okay, really pay attention to things. And then you have the Six of Swords, and better times are here because you're leaving a lot of stuff behind. You don't want to deal with anything anymore. You don't want the drama. You don't want all this BS around you. Things are looking up. Things are going to get better. So it's very nice because I do feel like there is success here, a lot of success. And you're walking away. Better times are here. So it's nice. Very nice. I like that. All right. And then you have the Page of Swords again for the what you need to do now, and you really need to speak your truth. Wow, one more card. You have the Queen of Wands and you have the Page of Swords. But like I said, you know, the Page of Swords is talking about, you know, having clarity, like seeing the truth and speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, you know, knowing what's right and what's wrong and speaking up about it. Okay, defending yourself, standing strong. Find your courage, find your strength, because you're like the Queen of Wands. Don't let anybody bring you down. Don't let anybody, you know, ruin how good you feel. And don't let anybody, you know, tell you your ideas are no good. You know, you keep on with your ideas and put them out there because you can, okay? You're on a new path. They want you to put your projects out there. They want you to bring them to life because you're going to be successful, you know, but you need to try to do it. You need to find that courage to do it. And you also have the Six of Cups, and you're definitely going through a healing, a big healing. Because not only do you have the Six of Cups, but you have the Star card here twice. Okay, so you're definitely going through a healing because you have been going through a big transformation. Things have changed. You know, you're not eating the same. You're not sleeping the same. You're sleeping better, you know. You're doing things differently, and you're going through this healing. So it's good. This is a very good card to get. Also, you're also being very nostalgic, thinking about the past, thinking about childhood memories, thinking about everything that has happened, you know. Remember, it's okay. It's okay to go through that. It's okay to visit the past, but, you know, leave it. Leave it. Just leave it, because you don't want to stay there, okay? You don't want to stay there. Wow. Then you have the Death card here. And why is the Death card here and what you need to work on? Oh, one more card. Nice. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Death card here, and the Death card says you're going through this big transformation. All these changes are going to come in or coming in, and you know you're going through this healing too because you're feeling all the emotions rising up, right? You're thinking about the past, everybody that has passed, everybody that has left your home, your house, you know, your life, you know, and it's a big transformation. It's a big thing, but everything's gonna fall into place for you. You're looking for those answers, you know, like we all are. We're all searching for answers, but you're gonna find them. You're very divinely guided, Aries. If you didn't know, you are. And I feel like you need to go within to really search for those answers. Like really start, you know, having peace of mind. So clearing your mind so that you can find the answers, because there is a lot of change that you're going through, but you will find them. Okay. You could be also looking at your traditional values and your values, your religion values at that. You could be getting closer to the divine, in your own way. I also feel like you have the two of Cups here, and I also feel like there could be some kind of offer here. And I feel like you're trying to work on your higher self, you know, you're connecting to, you know, your intuition, trying, like I said, you know, getting closer to the divine, you know, and it's a good thing. That is very good. I also feel like you're making decisions also. Nice. This is very nice. I like that. You're getting closer and closer to the divine, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see because it's going to lead your life in a better place. You know, you think it's not, but it will. And then you have the star card. Things are looking going to get so much better. It's amazing. The star card. Why is the star card here? One more card. Wow. Wow. This is nice. All right. So you are definitely going through this healing. Remember, it's a healing that you're going through, okay? Because you're going through that transformation. Huge changes coming through for you. Like changes bring endings, and when endings come in, you know, new things come in, and you're definitely on that path, okay? So you are definitely going through this healing. Try to keep everything balanced, your emotions, you know, everything around you. Try to keep it. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to be able to handle everything that comes your way because you're like the emperor. The emperor is here. He knows how to be stable. He knows how to create that strong foundation. He's just strong-willed. He is ready for anything that comes his way, and this is you. And you know, you can handle anything. You've been through the worst, you've done the worst, and you always make it through. And you're now the emperor, and the emperor is like all the kings all together, you know, so just know that, okay? You're going to be able to handle anything that comes your way. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling rejuvenated. You're going to be feeling just good. You have the King of Wands here, and the King of Wands is saying, you know, don't give up on your dreams or your goals, you know, push forward on them, start making them a reality because you're going to be successful. Have the courage, the confidence to overcome anything that you're going through and just keep pushing forward, okay? Because you're the king. You can do this, you know, even though it feels like everything is changing and everybody's leaving, and you know, it feels like, my gosh, you know, why is all this happening to me? You know, think of it in a good sense. Think of it as a positive thing because, you know, like it's like I always say, you know, God doesn't put us through things if we don't know, if we can't handle them. He'll give us what we can handle, and it's true, you know. And this means also for you, you know, whatever it is that we're going through, you're going to be able to handle everything. But find your courage to move forward on it, on your dreams, on your goals, and what you want to create because it's time. Okay. All right. So, Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. God bless.